go ready, and I can count us down. Alright. Let's go here. Let's start this set off in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Catvinity, a player who I am not very familiar with. I believe his first tournament was the Jonas Cup, so a DAS player out of probably the United States, I don't know. Let me pull up his profile. Interesting. 944k PB. Better 29 PB than I have with DAS. And is a Swede. Interesting. Well, that's cool. Blingus, of course, also a United States, well, not also, but is a United States DAS player coming at you from, I believe, Minnesota, but I could be wrong. Blingus in a bit of trouble here up the board. Get some nice pieces to be able to resolve all of that. Those S pieces kind of trolling him, but he's working with it. Rolling with the punches. Just needs a J to get everything cleared out. Bit aggressive on the right, but gets that J. Just looking for a bar. There it is. 38,000. Blingus' first Tetris here. Catvinity already at 100,000. Should shape up to be an interesting battle here in the losers round 2. Let me tell you all, refresh you on how these players got here. Blingus, the 19 seed, qualified into this tournament as the 19 seed with a, come on, load, darn it, with a 775 average of 2. Quite impressive for Blingus. Had to face, who did he face? Had to face Maestro in winners round 2. Went down 3-1. Quite unfortunate, but beat Superstep in losers round 1 to make it here to face Catvinity. Catvinity beat Mick away in the first round and lost to Critical Lapis. Had to beat Curdy in the losers round 1 to get here. Unfortunately, only one of these players will be able to advance to play Nerd the Box in losers round 3. Blingus with some cleanup to do here is going through with it very nicely. Some good stacking here from Catvinity as well. But Blingus has now taken the lead, is at 194, Catvinity at 196, so just barely took it back after that last Tetris. Piece is not particularly friendly though. Catvinity now needs a bar to open everything up. Is he going to go for a dirty Tetris here? No, not really. Still an awkward board for Catvinity. Ends up plugging everything. Has the well open now. Blingus with the well open too. Players are separated by just a few thousand points here. Over halfway through. Blingus with a bit of a dangerous board here. Oh, and he hung that square so that the bar couldn't get over, and Blingus will go down at 253. So Catvinity, you are good for game number 1. GG. Blingus, my 1 subscriber for this month. Thank you to Blingus. Actually, it wasn't even Blingus' fault, it was Tired, so thank Tired, but he's not even here. Blingus, looking for that, I forget how many points it is. 500,000 points. You'll get there eventually, I believe it. Catvinity takes the first point. Catvinity knows what to do. 7E looks right. Assuming 18 again. I was gonna subscribe with my own money, but Tired beat me to it by literally like 3 seconds. Well, I appreciate that, Blingus, I do. It's funny. It's very funny. Anyway, these players are ready. Let me go for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. As these players have already talked about, all 3 of us do seem to be signed up for wars, specifically the first session. I'm going for my PB, my 18 PB. Blingus going for his 18 PB, and Catvinity going for a max out as well. That'll be very interesting. I think we've all got a hard path ahead of us, but I think at least one of us will be able to do it. Although I can't foresee you guys getting much closer to a max out without getting it. I mean, at this point, like a 970 or a 980 would be more painful than not getting a PB at all. It's progress, sure, but, you know. Catvinity says I choose 18 for the rest of the round. Alright. Good to know. Also known as going 18 all the way. Works just as well. Blingus with a Tetris here, up to 93,000. Relatively better than last seed. Catvinity setting up here in column 7, I think that is. Look at a nice bar flat, but that is a bar you can't use for the Tetris. That one can be, though. He goes up to 79,000. Blingus at 161 has a substantial lead here. I suppose I should start telling you guys about my day. I mean, not to be egocentric, but I've got to talk about something, and I can't just be yelling the score every 3 seconds. So, my last class gets out about 2:45, so that's almost 5 hours ago now. Never mind, Blingus is in some trouble here once again, halfway up the board. That doesn't burn, but he gets that T over. Beautiful L. Burning away, that double's even nicer. Gets that bar, he's perfect now. Catvinity in some trouble of his own. Bar gets left, this is dangerous. Gets that over, gets that over. Nice bar flat. Ooh, I don't think this is survivable from Catvinity, and that'll be it at 118. So Blingus, you're good for game number 2, GG. Quite unfortunate there once again. Who sent me something? Now tell us about your day. All right. I will. Once it's underway again, because otherwise I'm just blabbing and there's no reason. Game number 3. Here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Seeds are good. Where was I? My day. My last class. So my last class gets out. Which one of us is beating Blue Scooty for C-Tap at Stolen Short Sword? Did I not update the stream? Oh my goodness. I thought I hit the thing. That stream's a lie, by the way. I didn't even come close. I took a game, but that's because he topped out early-ish. You know it's bad when, like, 700k is early, but you know. I did not have the best performance. I think it was yesterday. 3 bars in a row for Blingus. Can't use any of them for a Tetris. You absolutely hate to see it. Unless you're Catvinity, in which case you don't mind, actually. Anyway, sorry about that. I think I've renamed it now, but it'll get saved as a VOD as that, so that's unfortunate. My last class, 2:45 I get out. So I end up doing things outside the dorm room, and then I come back and I try and take a nap, right? I try and take a nap, and then I think I get woken up. So it's about 6 o'clock, I'd say, maybe an hour ago. Maybe, no, not that late. About 5:30, I get woken up by a fire alarm. A fire alarm. Come to find out, later on, after... There's actually a line out there for hot cocoa, which is pretty good. This hot cocoa is pretty good. It's cold now, but it was really good at the time. Burn the crap out of your tongue, but whatever. So you get the hot cocoa, you come back. Come to find out, it was a drill. There was actually an event out on the main, like the quad, like the middle part of the campus where everybody goes by to get to their classes. There was an event out there. Alright, I gotta shut up. Catvinity in some real trouble here. I don't know how this is gonna work, and it's not going to work. Catvinity tops out at 110,000 points. So Blingus, you're good for game number 2. I hope you guys do better on PBTV, because it looks like, right now, that it is not your night. Tonight is not your night so far. These seeds are frustrating as hell. Well, I can't reroll. Not in good faith. You can play whatever seeds you like tonight, but right now, you've got to play 9F? 0? I don't even remember. 9-0. 90820D. Well, you can rest assured that your opponent has to deal with the same crappy pieces, so it is even. Both players saying, good luck, have fun. Have fun. Here goes for game number 4. May it last longer than the previous 3 in 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So I get really annoyed. That was fun. I have to wait like 15 minutes for this hot cocoa, which is like in the middle, next to the green, next to the place where they're doing this event. I'd take a fire drill if that meant free hot cocoa. I mean, that's fair. And they were out there, they were like lighting up a Christmas tree or something and singing Christmas songs. Now, I don't mind Christmas songs, but I'm a bit of a purist. Like, I don't do Christmas as a thing until Thanksgiving's over with. Like, Thanksgiving's next week, right? So I wouldn't... So if it were up to me, I wouldn't do any Christmas things until Thanksgiving's done. And everybody was out singing Christmas songs and carols and being holly and jolly and all that. Which is all well and good, I guess. Just not my thing. Blingus. Blingus! You know... Well, I'm just gonna tell RXS that this match... We did it through a marble race, okay? I made a little marble race. I put Blingus' name on 5 of the marbles, and Catvinity is on 5 of the marbles, and ran them through. And the first 3 that went through, that's the person who won. Nobody won this. Catvinity, you're good for game number 4. We're gonna go to a game 5. Yes, I'm going to do this. There's got to be some sort of website online that'll let me do that. Put your names on one thing. Well, let's see whose marble falls off the course this time. We gotta lock in so this and that can tell his story. Yes, A1. Like the steak sauce. Yeah. Even though putting sauce on steak isn't... Okay, I have opinions. I'm sorry. C's are correct. They're bad, but they're correct. They're correct. Blingus has 3 900Ks on his leaderboard. Catvinity with 3 600Ks. Let's see if we can get close to these scores. Let's see if we can get there. I'm not even halfway through this album, and it's not even a big album. Anyway, game number 5, the one to decide them all, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The 600K is our transition trainer. Oh, interesting. So if that's transition trainer, wait, that's extremely impressive actually. Even if it's from 18 or 19, getting 600K post is very difficult. I'm still pretty proud of myself when I get them as a tapper. So as a DAS player, very nice. Where was I? Yeah, I'd say generally, if you've got a good cut of steak, like if you got a good piece of meat there on your plate, you're not really going to need A1 or anything to make it better. The only thing you need really is salt and pepper, I would say. Those are the only things that you would actually need on a steak to make it good. To like, really make the flavor come out and all. Both players weathering a couple of misdrops here. Catvinity's got to get to this left side somehow. Gonna need a bar. Blingus with a 5 and below. That's one of the only adjustments that I just don't see ever. It's kind of niche, but it can be extremely useful in particular circumstances. Blingus does get it. Seems to be working for him very nicely, up to 98,000. Catvinity digging here at 105. Good T-tuck there from Catvinity, but he's going to need a J and a bar. Okay, there's the J. There's the bar, but of course they come just too late. Early shift on the left side, but gets that bar over. Catvinity up high here for DAS. Don't set up here. I beg. I beg! No! No! Oh. Can you get anything left? That bar's going to go flat. I don't know what he's going to do here. I don't know what he's looking for. That square gets to the left side as well. Catvinity is burning. He's burning, but he's dead. Catvinity is done at 114,000. In one of the sets of all time, I have been live for 23 minutes, and most of that was figuring out what Catvinity's stream was. Well, congratulations to Blingus and commiserations to Catvinity. Better luck tonight on PBTV. Yeah, Decider Speedrun, you got that right. I do not have a little Decider PNG. I'll cover those with a little Decider, but... that was an insane set. For all of the wrong reasons. Good grief.